Samuel had been the night watchman at the Blackwood Museum of Antiquity for 15 years. He liked the fossils and the marble statues. They were better company than people. He took a final sip of lukewarm coffee, adjusted his belt, and grabbed his heavy iron flashlight. The main hall was always 5 degrees colder than the rest of the building. His footsteps on the checkered marble floor sounded like gunshots in the absolute silence. Clip, clop, clip, clop. He did his rounds every 2 hours, checking the locks on the heavy oak doors. He reached the Hall of Emperors. He stopped. Pedestal 109 was empty. Augustus was gone. Samuel didn't panic. He thought maybe the restoration team had moved it. But there was no work order on his clipboard. Only a strange wet smudge on the floor where the statue should have been. He followed the wet trail into the long gallery. He felt the eyes of the portraits following him, a sensation he was used to. But tonight, the paintings felt different. He shone his light on a portrait of a duchess, but she wasn't there. The frame only showed an empty, dark room, with a door that looked exactly like the one at the end of this hall. He reached for his radio. "Dispatch, this is Sam. We've got a 1031 in the East Wing. Someone moved the Caesar bust." The radio didn't hiss with static. Instead, it emitted a sound like dry bones rubbing together. Crackle, snap, and then a voice that sounded like falling sand. "Put him back, Samuel." He found the bust in the center of the Egyptian circle. It wasn't marble anymore. It was flickering, a glitching silhouette of light that pulsed with a slow, rhythmic glow. Around it, the sarcophagi were opening, not with a bang, but with a slow, agonizing slide of stone on stone. The shadows on the wall detached themselves. They weren't just shapes, they were memories of the things the museum held. The faceless figure of light stepped toward him, its armor clinking with the sound of 1,000 lost coins. Samuel realized the museum didn't just display history, it fed on it. The day shift arrived at 7 a.m. They found the museum perfectly intact, but there was a new exhibit in the Hall of Modern Faces, a bust so realistic it almost looked like it was breathing. Follow Bad Feel 66, and don't touch the artifacts.